So if you are in a situation where you are unable to go to group, or just don't want to go to group and want to do it from home without the extra cost, then just keep watching this video. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Danielle and I'm currently on a weight loss journey following the Slimming World. Now, confession to make, this is the second time recording this video. First time the lighting was completely off because it was so sunny. Second time lucky. So yes, this video today is if anybody wants to join the Slimming World plan but doesn't want to pay the weekly fee or monthly fee if you're online, then I'm going to give you your best tips and tricks to do that. I've had a few messages over my time on YouTube saying that people would love to join the plan, but due to the cost of living crisis and different situations, they just can't afford to go to group, which is absolutely understandable. And also they just may not want to go to group, or they may not want to commit to Slimming World yet. They may want to try it out first, see if it's a plan for them, and then think about going to group at a later stage. Now obviously being a Slimming World member has its benefits. You've got the app, you've got the group, you've got the recipes and different things, but for this specific video we are just going to be talking about how to do it for free on your own at home. Now if you are completely new to Slimming World, it is really important that you listen to the basics of the Slimming World plan, because this is going to be your bread and butter to succeed on this plan. So when you join your group, you have a little meeting with your consultant and she lets you know the basics of Slimming World, and this is what she would tell you. So I'm just going to be your imaginary consultant. I'm not a consultant, I'm not a professional, but I just want to help as much as I can. So we're going to break this down firstly into your basics of Slimming World, and then I'm going to let you know how to implement these and some tips and tricks so you can do it from home. So the basics, we are going to break it down into 6 categories. So we have your healthy extras, we have your speed food, we have your free food, we have protein, and we have SIND food. So first we're going to talk about healthy extras, so your healthy extra A and your healthy extra B. But first we will talk about the healthy extra A. Your healthy extra A is your calcium allowance, so you have 2 of these a day. So this is your milk, cheese and things like that. So for example, sort of cow's milk, you can have 350 milliliters of skimmed milk, 250 milliliters of semi-skimmed milk, or 200 milliliters of full fat milk. Cheese, a lot of full fat cheese is 30 grams for your healthy extra A, and some reduced fat cheese is 40 grams for your healthy extra A. There are a few more things you can have as well, which I'll pop into the description below, but that's sort of your basics. If you have like tea and coffee in the day, a lot of people have their tea and coffee milk allowance as one of the healthy extra A's, and then they may use cheese like on their dinner or something like that. And then we're going over to your healthy extra B's for fibre, and this is your sort of wholemeal bread. You can also have like nuts, cereals and things like that. So for a few examples of these, Neville's bread from Tesco, which is like a thinner wholemeal bread, is 2 of them for your healthy extra B. Weight Watchers wrap, 1 for your healthy extra B. Warburton's soft wholemeal pitters as your healthy extra B. 40 grams of oats, 2 Weetabix, and they are some examples. I'll pop some more in the description below. So you have 1 healthy extra B and 2 healthy extra A's a day. Now let's move on to your speed food. Now this is one of the most important foods. I'm not going to say the most important food, because obviously all the elements all together is what makes the plan work, but your speed food is your lowest calorie dense food. So if you are hungry, this is what Slimming World recommends you turn to first, because it's lower in calories, and whatever weight loss journey you are on, it's based on a calorie deficit, but this way it's just broken down for you a little bit easier, so obviously you haven't got to weigh everything. So yes, so these are your things like your berries. Please be aware that not all fruit and vegetables are a speed food. I will again break down some examples below, but for the sake of this video I will go through a few. So you've got a lot of your berries like blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, watermelon, apples, oranges, cucumbers, lettuce, broccoli. So yeah, they are all speed foods, and this is because, like I said, they are low calorie dense food but also high in nutrients. So yeah, really good for a weight loss journey. And then let's talk briefly about your free food, so I can kind of know the difference between free and speed food. So let's talk about some free fruit now. So for example, a banana is a free food and not a speed food. Reason being, bananas are higher in calories. So if you had 5 bananas in a day, that's nearly 500 calories. But if you had a big bowl of berries, you're probably only going to look about 50 calories, something like that. So you can kind of see the difference on why you are turning to your speed food and not your free food. Free food are some fruit and vegetables, and like parsnips are a free food, carrots are a speed food, for example. And then you've got your pasta, your rice, spaghetti, beans. So these are all free foods. Again, I'll pop some examples in the description below. Just be mindful with free food because these can be quite high calorie foods, like pasta, for example. So if you are going through your day and you've had your breakfast, lunch and dinner and you want a little bit of a snack in the evening, don't make yourself a bowl of pasta. Make yourself a bowl of berries with some yogurt, because although it's still technically free, you kind of still have to use a little bit of common sense with it as well, and think that if I am eating 3 bowls of pasta a day, then I'm obviously gonna gain weight. So yeah, they are the difference between your speed food and your free food. Now let's talk about protein, the power of protein. Sometimes this isn't talked about a lot, or enough, should I say, but protein is really important in your diet. So try and have a high protein diet, and this is classed as sort of free and protein on the Slimming World plan. So this is your lean meats, like your mince, your chicken without any fat on, bacon without any fat on, pork without the fat on, gammon without the fat on. So there is a big variety, salmon and things like that. So yeah, these are your protein. So yeah, really important to make sure you are getting your protein. There is a lot of protein yogurts as well. They are great options. So we are now talking about the little treaty bits, your Sind food. So this is anything which doesn't come under any of those categories which we've spoken about. Now this is where people might find it a little bit more difficult doing the Slimming World plan at home because they haven't got the app to turn to, but I'm gonna give you a few examples of how you can kind of overcome this. So for a lot of your treat foods, like your crisps, your chocolate, your biscuits and things like that, you can use the 20 calories to 1 sin. And sometimes I use this, even though I've got the app, sometimes I'll use this without checking on my app, just so I can glance at it without scanning it. So if I look at a packet of crisps which are 70 calories, in my head I'm like, that's 3.5 sins. Or I'll look at a chocolate bar and I'm like, oh, 100 calories, that's 5 sins. So I kind of know that already in my head. That's a good rule to stick by if you are doing it at home and you don't have access to the app. Now when it gets a little bit more tricky is when it's things like your meat with like batter or things like that on, or sauces on, because that kind of doesn't work under that, because you've got your meat which may be classed as protein and then you've just got the batter on top, which you kind of need to take into consideration to be sinned. So this is where all these little tricks come in place. So first thing you need to do is you need to go on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok if you have it, YouTube, and follow lots of Slimming World content. Now this will help you. Not only they do like shopping hauls and things like that, and they'll give you the sin value, you'll also get really good recipe ideas from them as well. Facebook is a fantastic place. I will pop some links to some groups on Facebook where you can join for free, and loads of people on there don't have the app and they just pop a picture on and say, how many Sims for this, and you will get a reply really quickly, and loads of people want to help out as well. So if there is anything you are stuck on when you're not sure if it is free, protein, sind, whatever, pop it on there, and then 9 times out of 10 someone will help you with that. And yeah, like I said, go on all the socials, they're there for a reason. They really do help you out. Also Google, if you're not sure on something as well, 9 times out of 10 it's going to be on Google. Yeah, if you are doing it from home, I would definitely recommend doing that. Also, go onto the Slimming World website. You can sign up for a free weekly food plan. This doesn't cost anything, it's not a subscription or anything like that. You just pop your email address in and they send you it over. Also get the like old school Slimming World books off eBay. I actually have one somewhere. See, before the app you would have these books. Yeah, so people used to use these before to find out what healthy extras are and things like that, so it might be worth having a few of those around. And yeah, so when you are following your Instagram, your YouTube, your Facebook, whatever it is, have pen to paper with you, and if you see anything where you think, well, that's a recipe, obviously pop it down. But if you also see something and you think, actually I would like that on my shopping list next week, that's a really low sin treat, or that's a really low sin sausage that I haven't tried before, write it down and the sin value next to it, and just keep, yeah, and that's just a really fantastic way of keeping on top of it. But also, once you start using these in your regular food shop, you will get used to what sin value things are. For example, Linda McCartney sausages, I know at the top of the head they're half a sin for one, or the sage and onion ones I think are free food, but yeah, I don't even scan them because I remember them in my head. So you will get to a point where you're doing it for so long, because they do say it is a lifestyle, so it is made to be easy for you. So you will get to a point where you know, people who've been doing it for so long, half the time they won't scan things anyway, because you're used to the products and what things are. So I really hope you found this video interesting. I just wanted to do a quick video because I know there are a few people who want to join the Slimming World plan, but for one thing or another they may be struggling to either get to group, or like I said, cost of living crisis. I can completely relate to. I'm starting to get into the position now where the fee to go to Slimming World is quite a costly fee when you work out on a monthly basis, and it is a fee that I could do without paying with everything else we have to pay out. So yeah, if you are in that situation like I am, you may find this video really helpful. It obviously doesn't replace going to Slimming World. There is a lot of benefits for going, but also if you do want to do it from home, you can definitely do it. There is a lot of resources out there to help you. Definitely take advantage of them, and it will help you on your weight loss journey. So I really do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We have lots of fun Slimming World content coming up, so I will catch you in the next one. Take care everybody, bye bye.